Hello there and welcome. This is Carlos Cintron from Web SEO Specialist, bringing to you 5 tips today on how to turn your website into a marketing machine that will drive endless traffic when you get top search engine rankings on the organic sessions, whether it be Yahoo, MSN, Google, Alta Vista, and so on and so forth. But tip number 1 I want to speak about today is what we call on-page SEO. A lot of people have websites, so even if your website looks good to humans, search engines rule the internet, and that's the bottom line. You need to give the search engines the right clues to help them understand what your website is about and what types of people are going to be finding or are going to be running into your website. You got to make sure that you have the right keywords in the page content. Your page title needs to be short and it has to use the right amount of keywords. You need to use the same keywords in your header 1, 2, and 3 tags on the page as well. So if you're able, also it's very important for you to have your keywords within your URL. Many people buy a domain name without even thinking about keywords and having it keyword rich. So if it's not relative, if it all doesn't pan out, you lose points and you get rated less by the search engines. That's tip number 1. We're going to be covering that. Tip number 2 is going to be off SEO page. Off SEO page includes one of the most effective ways where you can drive more traffic is by utilizing links that point to your website. Not just any type of reciprocal link, but links that are valuable that say, hey, I vote for example, Web SEO Specialist or your site. So when you have other links that have relevant information, relevant content pointing to your website, that is a good thing and search engines favor that. Tip number 3 is if you don't have a blog, start a blog immediately. Blogging is a great way to drive more traffic and you can get the right audience that will wind up on your main website. So search engines will give more love to a blog or to a website that's pointing from a blog because of the information that gets put into that blog consistently. So when you blog, you have a lot of interaction, you're putting new information in there, and people are constantly coming back for more. And the more activity, the more traffic, the better search engines, the more times the Google bot goes and crawls. So that's something that you definitely want to consider. Tip number 4 would be in the process of converting your visitors into lead forms. You want people to opt into your information and you want people to seek after what it is that you have to offer. And then you can put them into an autoresponder that will feed them specifically what you would like for them to know. And the more valuable information you provide that person based on what they were looking for initially, the more relevant it's going to be for the search engines to rank you, the better it is for you because you make more money and more business, and of course the consumer or that customer eventually would, they'll find exactly what they're looking for. So tip number 4, you want to convert your visitors to leads with your forms. And tip number 5 that we're going to be covering also is on how to analyze every step of the process. Once you have all of these things in place, once you have a website, once you have a blog, once you're doing any kind of viral social media marketing, if you're doing social book marketing also, it's important for you to be able to track and monitor every step of the way. So again, thank you for taking a look at this video. My name is Carlos Cintron again with Web SEO Specialist. Stay tuned as we cover the next 5 tips on search engine optimization to make sure that you get the right amount of traffic that is highly qualified for your product or service. Take care.